When it comes to culture, it's always possible to make excuses. What I mean by this is that you can always find reasons to do or not to do something. It's one of those topics, a bit like dieting, I guess, where there's precious little actual research about anything, and there's lots of evidence going both ways, mostly driven by beliefs rather than actual data. Although the thing is, you can find data going both ways. It's a bit like the Douglas McGregor theory X and theory Y. Whichever assumptions you start with, you will find evidence to show that your assumptions are correct. So this is why I end up saying that it's the most important factor in driving your culture is who you are and what kind of person you are and how much you grow personally. But to give you an example of the kind of excuses that you find is, for example, let's take transparency as a topic. There are many companies, many more than you think, operating with total salary transparency. And yet, despite that, you will find some very well-meaning, very experienced, very knowledgeable, very startup-connected people who will tell you that, oh, actually, salary transparency can't work for this reason or that reason or whatever. Or transparency of the financials won't work or so on. You'll always find people to tell you that it can't possibly work, it doesn't quite work, you're going to have trouble with it, and so on. So the only way you can get through, you can get past all these people telling you that actually what you're doing is wrong, is to actually believe them, and just give them a try despite what people are telling you. So going back to the topic, excuses. If you don't believe in open cultures or in transparency or in one of those values, you will find an endless series of excuses for why you shouldn't implement it, why you can't implement it, why you have to roll it back, and so on. It takes a fairly large amount of self-belief to ignore all these excuses, to just power on. And ultimately, for that to happen, for you to ignore all those excuses, you have to actually believe what you're preaching. And that's it about excuses. A very short one for today. Bye.